Hello all, my name is Abdur Rahman and in this video I am going to talk about inserting data into the tables. So in the last video we have created the table and we have described and we have learned about altering and deleting the data, deleting the table. Okay, but in this video I am going to talk about in this video I am going to talk about inserting the data into the tables. Like as you can see here, we have this table, like I have used this table in the second part of the SQL tutorial playlist. Okay, so here pen drive ID, pen drive company and the pen drive storage. As you can see here in the pop SQL, here we have pen drive ID, pen drive company and the pen drive storage. We have these three things, but we don't have any data. Like we have Sony 16 GB, the pen drive ID, pen drive storage and the pen drive company. So now I am going to insert this data into the tables. So first of all, what I am going to do is I am going to press enter here, enter is, and now what I will do is insert, insert, insert. Why it is coming? Okay. So now what I will do is I will be using insert and then into insert into, and we have given insert into the table. Which table we have to insert into the pen drive table? The name of the table is pen drive, and then we have to, what we have to insert we will be giving later on. So in which table we have to insert? We have to insert that in the pen drive. Pen drive. Okay, so insert pen drive. After that what we have to do is like, and now what we have to insert is we have to insert the data into the tables. So for that what I will do is I will be giving here values, and now here in the brackets I have to enter the data that I want to store into the table. So here I will open this one. So we have pen drive ID, we have pen drive company, and we have to store pen drive storage. We have to store three things in the table, okay, for a specific pen drive. And now for that what I will do is the pen drive ID is an int, a whole number, right? And then pen drive company is the varchar, which is variable character as we have given here, and then pen drive storage is again int because its units are in the number, which is 16. So now what I will do is I will be inserting that into the table by giving 1 comma, I will be giving it again. Okay, it's coming again. Okay, so now what I have to give is 1 comma, and then in the, we have to give varchar, right? We have to give the name of the pen drive where it was built, and what we have to give is we have to give the pen drive storage limit. So for that what I'm going to do is, so I have to give the name of the pen drive company where it was built. So I will be giving varchar. So it's a varchar, right? Variable character. So for that I will be using, we have to use is single quotes like this. After single quotes we have to give the name of the pen drive. Okay, and then I have to give again comma. Now I have to give the name, not name, I have to give the storage limit of the pen drive, that is 16. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this program, run this query, where I will be clicking here is and run. Oh, I think we have not created it, so I will be creating this one. So it has been created now. The table has, I have deleted that in the after the video. So I have created it, and now I'm going to click here and then I'm going to run this program. As you can see here, it's showing the data has inserted into the table, which means it's showing success because the data has successfully inserted into the table. So now let's make sure that it has been successfully inserted or not. So for that I am not going to use describe, okay, describe, which in the last video I have used a SQL command known as describe for seeing the table. So now I am not going to use that, and now I am going to use is select. After that I will be using asterisk, the symbol, after that from pen drive, and semicolon. So here we have what this function does is select is it grabs the information, and it grabs the information from the table, and it will show that as in the form of table. So it's going to, so I have given the from where I have to grab the information. I have given this pen drive the name of the. So here in the ninth line, the last line, we forget to give is semicolon, which is very needed. So I'm going to close this one. We have run this program, we have inserted successfully. So now what we have to we have to describe the table. We have to make sure that the table has it has been inserted or not. So for that I will be clicking here and running it. As you can see here, it's showing as the pen drive ID, the pen drive company is Sony, and it's showing as the pen drive storage. Okay, it's showing as the, which means it's working. So now we have, like here we have inserted one which is pen drive ID, and then we have pen drive company Sony. After that we have given is pen drive storage. Okay, so now what we have to insert is, if I have to insert all of this, so now I'm going to insert the second one, which is 2. So now I will be clicking here is 2, giving here 2, and again in that place we will be giving is HP, and its limit is 4 GB. Let's check that. Oh, it's 4 GB only. So now I have to click here and run it. Okay, before describing the table. Running this program, it's showing that success rows affected is 1. And one more thing you can do here is, for not confusing, we have these options like explore, SQL, data, chart, and export. We have all of this. But we have SQL. We can click that, and it will show that which command has entered here. Which command has entered. So I will we can see that. I will be closing this one. So it's showing a success, which means it has also been inserted successfully. Okay, so now I am going to click here on the select from pen drive and run this program. As you can see here, the pen drive ID, it has pen drive company, and all of them are stored successfully. Okay, so we can see that in the chat also, and we can share the link to someone using this one, or we can copy and go to there and paste it. And now here we can use this approach for inserting all of the things, like all of these pen drives, all of the information of the pen drive ID, pen drive company, and the pen drive storage. We can insert all of them. So for that, we can do that. But let's say we know these two, we know HP, Sony, and we know their information, but we don't know that pen drive storage is there, and we know everything. But let's say we have third one, Kingston, and it's showing us is 8 GB. So now let's say that we don't know how much GB it has, or they have not given, we don't know, maybe we don't know. So in this case, what we can do is, let's say we don't know that, as I said, and we know only the pen drive ID, the primary key, and then we know the pen drive company, and we don't know the pen drive storage. Okay, so for that, what we can do is, you have to, don't worry. Okay, so here what I can do is, I'll be closing this one. What I can do is insert into is their pen drive. In the pen drive table, we are inserting this information, and this is the data that we are storing. Okay, so what I have given is insert into pen drive, and now for that I will be giving is brackets, parenthesis, And in the parenthesis what we have to give is insert into pen drive we have given. So now what I will be giving is student ID, pen drive ID, and the pen drive company where it was built. Okay, because we don't know the pen drive storage, like this we don't know the storage of the pen drive. So if we give here, if we remove this 4, then it's going to show us the error. So here we'll be giving is pen drive ID, comma I will be giving is we'll be giving the pen drive company, pen drive company. We have this pen drive company. Okay, I have used this one here. So now we have given the values. So now we have to give is 3 and the Kingston we don't need to give this one 8. So I will be removing this. Instead of I will be using is 3, and here I will be using is Kingston. Let's check it otherwise. Okay, and now I will be removing this storage, how it can store. And now what I'm going to do is I have to insert this data into the table. So for that I will be clicking here and running this program. Okay, we have inserted it, and now we have to check that it has inserted or not. Make sure that. Okay, so I will be clicking here now, and I'm going to run this program. As you can see here, we can see the first one, pen drive ID, pen drive company, the pen drive storage, we have all of this. But in the pen drive ID we have 1. Okay, and in the pen drive company we have Sony, we have pen drive storage. But the last one, Kingston, it's not showing, it's showing as the null, because we have used this pen drive ID and the pen drive company. We have not given this pen drive storage, right? So that we don't know that we have this one. We don't know the storage, how much can store it, or they have not told whatever it is. So in that case we can give here is null is there. So till now we have inserted three rows we have inserted. So what you have to do is we have to insert all of them, right? So one more thing I forgot to show you guys, like we can't insert the data duplicate. Like here, for example, if I run this program again, it won't be inserting, because we have the primary key of the 3, it's same. We can't go here, and so let's check that. I will be giving values is run. As you can see here, duplicate entry, 3 duplicate entry, it's the 3 for keep and drive primary. Because the name can be same and everything can be same, as I told in the second and third video, everything can be same. We can identify the specific row using the primary key. So instead of giving this, if I give here 4, if I run this one, click here and run it again, so it's showing a success because we have changed the primary key. Okay, so now if I go here and describe the table by clicking here, so as you can see here, it's showing 3 Kingston null, and we have 2 of this, and we have third one and the fourth one. We have the same names, but the primary keys are different. So everything is working fine. So anyhow, those are the 2 ways that we can insert into the tables, which are really very useful. So anyhow guys, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and thank you, bye bye.